Hello, Dungeon Master. Now, first off, let's make it clear what this video is about and what you will get from it. Many videos will say campaign starter and just give a one-liner about what a campaign is about. For example, pirates looting the sea. And whilst that is a campaign starter, it's not how we do things. In this video, we will be giving you a more in-depth campaign example that has a beginning, middle, and end. You can choose to take this and use it as a one-shot, or flesh it out further to create a short or long campaign. So now you know what this video is about. Let's break it down into 3 acts. Act 1, Adventurers for Hire. Scene 1, The Invitation. The players find themselves in the small town of Knightswood, either passing through on their own journey or taking a short break to restock their supplies. The townsfolk are abuzz with talk of strange occurrences, unusual creatures lurking on the outskirts of town at night, reports of missing livestock, and even people. Rumours range from a witch's curse plaguing the town to a vampire preying on its inhabitants. Word spreads that there are several skilled adventurers in town, and by morning, each character receives an official letter requesting their presence at the mayor's mansion after breakfast to meet with the mayor himself. Scene 2, Introductions. Although a map is not essential for this meeting, we have prepared one to provide the players with something to explore or refer to if they're left alone in the mansion. As the characters await the mayor's arrival, they have some time to introduce themselves to one another. Eventually, the large doors swing open and a tired-looking portly gentleman enters the room. It's clear he hasn't been sleeping well. Taking a seat behind a large desk, the mayor acknowledges the local authorities' inability to solve the mysterious happenings and recognises the party's history and adventuring skills as potential assets. He pleads for their help, believing that an old derelict castle some distance from the town may be the source of these malevolent activities. He hopes the players will investigate, uncover the truth, and resolve the issue plaguing Knightswood, promising them a generous reward in return. The players must decide whether to agree immediately and depart for the castle right away, or request some time in town to prepare before setting off. Scene 3, A Leaving Party. Leaving the mayor's mansion, the characters venture down a back alley. It becomes apparent that some people in that part of town are unhappy about the adventurers' presence and have set up an ambush to steal their equipment and gold. The players must band together to fend off the attackers, potentially fostering trust and stronger relationships within the party. They can choose to capture the assailants and turn them over to the authorities, or the attackers might mysteriously disappear from town, depending on your players' actions and choices. Act 2, The Journey to the Fortress. Now a merry group of adventurers, or rather a mismatched band of explorers, the players embark on their journey to uncover the truth. Depending on the length of your campaign or one-shot, you can determine the distance to the castle and the number of encounters the parties will face along the way. Here are 2 possible encounters. Scene 1, The Forest. The journey through the dense forest proves treacherous as the players are stalked by the abnormal creatures that plagued the town. They must navigate their way through the labyrinthine woods, where decaying leaves crunch underfoot and the air hangs heavy, devoid of any refreshing breeze. Shadows loom, concealing lurking creatures waiting to take advantage of the players' momentarily lapse in concentration. Scene 2, The Swamp. Next, the players encounter a dangerous swamp. The wind whistles through the area, carrying with it the earthy scent of damp soil and peat. They face a decision. Do they trudge through the deep, marshy areas, slowing their progress but staying on solid ground? Or do they fashion a makeshift boat from the surrounding wood to assist them in crossing? Eerie rumblings echo through the swamp, hinting at unseen dangers lurking beneath the murky waters, waiting for their next meal. Scene 3. The Barren Lands. As the players traverse a vast open barren land, they draw nearer to the formidable castle looming in the distance. Flickering firelights can be glimpsed, casting an eerie glow. An acrid smell permeates the air, hinting at the dark and foreboding atmosphere that awaits them. The players must summon their courage and prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. Act 3. The Inferno Fortress. Scene 1. Castle Battlements. As the players draw closer to the castle, the nefarious nature of the place becomes evident. The fires they had observed from a distance turn out to be more than mere torches. They are signs of the castle teeming with powerful creatures. Fire elementals, salamanders, and other fiery beings stand as sentinels, guards, or loitering entities. The players must engage in intense battles to clear a path and enter the castle, overcoming these formidable adversaries. Scene 2. Twists and turns. Having fought their way through the initial defences, the players find themselves within the twisting corridors and pathways of the castle. They must navigate this well-fortified structure, avoiding getting lost and confronting various obstacles and puzzles that require their collective efforts to overcome. Working together, they unravel the castle's mystery one challenge at a time. Scene 3. The Confrontation. Deeper into the castle, the pungent smell of sulphur grows stronger, leading the players to a vast hall where they come face to face with the source of the evil. A powerful demon recently awakened from years of slumber stands before them, radiating malevolence and darkness. The players must summon all of their cunning, skill, and abilities to engage in a climactic battle against the demon. The fate of Knightswood hangs in the balance as they clash with the formidable foe. Victory will bring eternal gratitude from the town's inhabitants, along with substantial rewards and legendary status for the players. However, failure will condemn Knightswood, the players themselves, and potentially even the world to the nightmarish grip of demonic terrors. When crafting your version of the story, there are some important considerations to make. 1. The awakening of the demon. Determine who or what caused the awakening of the demon. This could be a plot point to explore in a longer campaign, when the players embark on a quest to uncover leads and ultimately confront the entity responsible. Alternatively, leaving the awakening as a cliffhanger in a one-shot can create intrigue and leave room for future storytelling possibilities. 2. The length of the campaign. Consider whether you're running a one-shot or planning a longer campaign. For a one-shot, you may want to keep the encounters streamlined and focused, leading up to the final battle with the demon. On the other hand, if it's for a longer campaign, this overarching story can serve as a central plotline, with smaller adventures and side quests interweaving with the main narrative as the players progress. Number 3. Encounter design. The number and type of encounters in each act can vary, based on the desired pacing and difficulty. For a one-shot, you may want to include a single significant encounter in each act, building up to the final battle. In a longer campaign, you can expand on each act, including additional encounters, puzzles, or exploration elements. This will provide more depth and opportunities for character development. By considering these elements, you can create a captivating and appropriately challenging storyline that fits the length and style of your campaign, while keeping your players engaged and invested in the narrative. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to be alerted when our next video goes live. If you're feeling fruity, then you can support us on Patreon. We really do appreciate all of your support. So until next time, May the dice be ever in your favour. The players must decide whether to agree immediately and depart for the castle right away, or request some time in town to The players must summon their courage and prepare oh my god.